This episode is brought to you by Honda. Introducing the all-new, all-terrain Honda Passport Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda Passport Honda has ever dreamt up. The Passport features increased ground clearance, roof rails on all trims, and available specially developed all-terrain tires. And you'll stay comfortable with tri-zone climate control and available features like heated and ventilated front seats and a panoramic moonroof. Learn more at honda.com/passport.
Hello and welcome to Lighten and Court, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I am your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
I am Drew Current.
And I'm Maria Konopken.
Yeah, you are.
Maria is back.
I'm back.
For a Hallmark movie.
Yay.
Boom.
Dreams do come true.
Oh, I love a good Hallmark movie.
Because you did the Lifetime last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one was that? again?
Wrong Cruise.
Yeah.
Wrong. That's
With
right.
Vivica A. Fox.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Amazing.
That
But,
is
you know,
right.
had to get you back for a Hallmark because
Yes.
I know you have thoughts.
Oh, I have so many thoughts.
Yeah. And this one is a lot to talk about. Drew, you don't have your phone.
I don't have
But
my phone.
you want to use mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me open that up for you. Let me
Like,
pull
oh,
up the
crap.
internet for you. Make sure I don't have anything inappropriate on there.
or
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 maybe I do.
please have something inappropriate on there.
It's just Google. I was looking up sticky rice menu. Here you go.
Yeah,
so
go
yes,
ahead. Go to town.
we are talking about today Mingle All the Way.
Oh.
Yes, true. And Mingle All the Way stars Jen Lilley, who is in a lot of Lifetime movies, actually. She played twins, like one twin, like replaced another twin. It was the whole thing, and I was like, this is dark.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Brant Daugherty is the male lead,
yeah.
and I had to look up right away, is
Yeah.
he gay?
And
He's not.
okay, good
And he's not?
for me. I mean,
Good for you, bad for me.
Bad for you.
Because I was like, this guy is gay. And I
guy
never
has
think
to
that
be.
about actors. I'm never like, this guy's gay. But I don't know. Something about him, I was like, I'm 100% sure that this man is.
wait, what confirmed that he wasn't?
Look, just because he has blue
he
eyes
has a
doesn't...
wife. Well, which,
Just 'cause
you're
he has
right.
blue eyes, it doesn't mean he's gay,
He
Patrick.
just, I mean, you know, I'm one to talk about an effeminate man, but he was an effeminate man. His, there was-
What was he? Oh, he was just in the 50 Shades
yes, 50 Shades Freed.
Freed.
Wait, what?
And he got ripped for that because I was looking at. I typed in Brant Daugherty gay, and then all the 50 Shades Freed of him like muscled out like with abs, and I was like, this man must be gay.
He must be gay
But-
because he's got abs and stuff.
Damn it, he's not.
No, he's
Wait,
not.
does he? What does he do in that Freed movie?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've
who
never
knows?
seen.
He's
the
probably
Freed
just like
movies.
a friend.
Yeah, he's probably just like. A
Oh, I
coworker.
don't even know.
I
None of
never
my
seen
friends
that.
I
are
did
that
watch.
hot.
I did watch the first one.
Did you?
I did
Okay.
because I
The
was
first
like,
one,
"What
yeah.
is this thing that's happening in the
Is
world?"
it terrible?
It is so bad.
Right.
Okay.
I can't even like. That's a whole other.
It's not
podcast.
even like fun bad.
That is a
No,
whole other podcast.
it's not Showgirls bad.
No.
It's
Okay,
just bad.
okay.
No, it's
Good to
just
know.
bad. It's
Well-
like just right on bad. It's not bad enough to be Showgirls bad or The Room bad.
Yeah.
It's just enough to be annoying and not good.
Damn.
Because you could, it's like, oh well, this could be good, I guess.
Right. I mean,
Right.
I just missed that whole thing. The books, the movies. I
No,
missed
good.
it all.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So okay.
You're
Then I'm
okay.
not worried about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
They're like sex that's like very like, ooh, this is scandalous is like, if this is scandalous, then
was like,
I've been in a scandalous relationship my whole
then
life.
There you
Fuck.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
I hold hands.
Oh, and it was like it wasn't even good soft porn.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna have a movie about it, straight up is just about fucking like, you know, dominatrix kind of
Right.
sex
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
They absolutely failed on like Because I'm like, I'm gonna watch some porn basically.
Right.
That's why I watched
But
it.
no.
No. And,
No, not
and then
at
he
all.
was just like, they're all bad actors. And then he gets mad at her for like simple things like going somewhere.
Whoa.
It's so
I mean,
bad.
it was like if Hallmark tried to make
A sexy
Yeah.
movie?
a sexy movie.
Hallmark After Dark. This
Oh.
is that movie.
Hallmark After
Right.
Dark.
I would not want to watch Hallmark After Dark.
No.
But that's
It's
a
bad.
great name for a network they should do.
Hallmark After Dark.
Hallmark After
Copywritten.
Dark.
It's already here.
Yeah, sorry,
wrote
we
it.
have it now.
We have
Sorry,
it. Bye.
Sorry, guys. Bye.
Okay, we're not here to talk about Hallmark After Dark. We're here to talk about Mingle All the Way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we start off. We have Molly. Okay, that's our protagonist. She is spending the holidays with her family, who have they like just moved or something, and like the sister's getting engaged. It was
Yeah.
like really. It started off like it felt like in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, because I thought
Okay.
I was watching. I missed the beginning, and then I was like, "Nope, this is the beginning." So
Right.
I don't know if they've lived there for a long time or
I
not.
don't think so. I think like they're just like unpacking Christmas, and they're like, "Where's this Christmas angel?" And they're like very upset that they lost it.
Yeah.
But as they're like decorating, the mom is like, "Hey, Molly, like, you should not spend time designing in this app. You should work for my accounting firm." So apparently, Molly is
So
working on
she's
an app.
app designer. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay, and her parents are going to Aspen for the holidays, and they don't spend Christmas together.
No, and there wasn't a tragic event that like
No,
stopped
nothing.
it. They just got money and were like, "Bye, kids."
Yes. So it's like a weird beginning
Okay.
already. But they say the title of the movie 3 times in the first 3 minutes.
Oh, they
All
do.
the way.
Mingle all the way. They say it 3 times, and I was like, well, I guess I'm pouring it up for this.
I mean,
That's an automatic pour it up for me.
it is an auto pour up.
Yeah.
For Patrick.
So we meet Jeff now, our gay, not gay lead actor. And he is spending time with his family for the holidays, but he also has a job. And like he's like very like into his job, which is like working for like an advertising thing.
Yeah, which I think he's a creative director, but then maybe he's just an art director. It was like very confusing what he actually
No, I mean,
did.
they don't know. Like the writers don't know how that.
Right.
world-
No.
I don't know how that.
The
world
point
works.
Hallmark's making is Molly and Jeff put work before family.
Right.
You
But
know?
also, I put Uncle Jeff can get it.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He can get it.
He can get it. He's hot.
He's so hot.
He
Oh,
was in
okay.
50 Shades Freed.
He wasn't even
Oh,
shirtless. So
that's-
now I'm like,
That's
oh my.
Uncle.
That's, yeah, he's like, he's not Molly's uncle. He's like an uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Molly has a pitch for Mingle All the Way. That's the name of the app. They say it about 10 times in this
Sure.
in this scene, and it goes well. The algorithm's impressive. Molly volunteers to like download the app herself and do a testimonial for it. What the app is exactly, I don't know.
What I think it is, because it was very confusing, was that it's like Tinder, but for professionals who don't have time to date, but need to lie to their coworkers that this is their boyfriend or girlfriend, and then they go to like the so many Christmas events you have to go to impress their bosses.
So, that's
Right.
okay.
So
I
it's
must
like-
say that's not a bad idea.
Right. It's a
Right.
it's a
For an app.
networking app. It's
Yeah.
not a dating app. So what happens is if we match Drew on Mingle All the Way,
Right.
our calendars pop up and we can send calendar requests to each other to go to this, go to that, go to this.
I feel like that's a good idea.
It
Well,
is, but
I
if
feel like
it's
it's a good
not,
idea.
if it's for networking, it feels weird. If it was dating, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean then you're like, okay, we have plans.
Right.
It's not like, hey, how you doing? How's your weekend? Like
Yeah.
Right.
No,
but
just
it's
like-
like,
just like-
it's like no, come
make plans with me.
Come and be my candy,
Right.
Right.
My arm candy.
my arm candy.
Exactly. It should be called arm candy.
Arm candy,
But
arm
it's
candy
Hallmark.
cane, and it's
Yes.
only specifically for Christmas time.
Sure. So Molly is out shopping, okay? So her app pitch goes well. She's out shopping and she finds the angel that her dad lost in the move, okay? And she like picks it up. She's like, oh my God, this is the angel. And she puts it down. She's like, takes a call. And as she's taking the call, freaking Jeff comes and picks up the angel and takes it to the cash register and he's like buying it. And she's like, no, that was mine. And he's like, well, I got it. That's not how shopping works.
Yeah. Flat out shopping works, dude.
They have an argument.
Survival of the fittest.
Right.
And shopping.
He wins and he buys it and she storms off. And then later they run into each other on the street and they're like, oh my God, it was you. Like they have like the thing where like they run into each other.
You.
Yeah.
What,
Yep.
you? Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Jeff decides to join Mingle all the way after like watching a commercial or something.
Yeah, he like overheard it or something.
I don't know. But he needs to like impress his boss who's very obsessed with like heteronormative relationships. And that is the only people who matter and who get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then they're family people.
Right.
But you
Right.
have to be hetero and in a relationship.
Yes. Committed relationship
Well,
long
yeah,
term.
I mean, naturally, right?
So
I mean, that's how that
Jeff's
works.
coworker gets picked over to go to all these functions because he has a girlfriend, but Jeff doesn't get to go because he's single. Okay. So that's why he's downloading
Heathen.
Mingle all the way.
What a heathen.
And his sister like sets up an account for him.
Right.
And Molly has an assistant who sets up her account for some reason.
Yeah.
I
She's
don't-
too busy.
Yeah, I don't
know.
understand. But of course they match on the app. They match on the app, Drew. 94%.
Right.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
for an app place, there's only 2 employees. There's like no other engineer.
There's no tech support.
It's just the two
Just
of them.
the two.
It is the 2 of them, but they're
a lot of
they're
work.
gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yes. So they show up for their first like appointment date that they made, and they made a bunch. They made like a week's worth of appointments.
Okay.
And they show up and they're like, "Oh my God, it's you! Oh, it's you!"
Ah,
3rd time's a charm.
how could we match?
Yes. And they're like argue flirting, you know. They're like, "Oh, are you gonna steal this cocktail from me because you steal things?"
Oh God.
You know, that type of vibe.
Yeah.
And she's like, the actress is kind of like,
I mean,
goofy.
I've been there, but no, I haven't. That's not a thing.
No, you haven't.
If someone was flirting with me like they were in the movie, I'd be like, no.
It's like,
Right.
no.
But she's like trying to be like Sandra Bullock type of vibe,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, what do you mean by that? Because Sandra Bullock has some different vibes here and
Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality. Like,
Gotcha. She's a
like,
detective.
you gonna date me, you gonna kiss me, you gonna love me.
Gotcha.
Oh, when Benjamin
Okay.
Bratt was hot.
Okay.
Yes. So she's going
think
for
it's
that
still
vibe, and she's like halfway nailing it, you know?
Yeah, but she's not like, it's not as fun as old Sandy B.
It's just out of place in this Hallmark movie.
Right.
Yeah.
It would work in a normal movie. But since it's a Hallmark movie, it's just like, oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
So she, what happens here? They're like at a work thing, right?
Yeah, I think it's her work thing. Or no, maybe it's a networking thing.
I have no idea what it is. But basically, they're just like, it's so they can meet each other and have this tension.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we get a second date now, and Jeff and Molly, they're at like a work function for his boss.
Right.
Okay.
Where Brent gives us serial killer vibes.
Yes.
Oh no, he's got some serial killer stuff.
Yeah.
Not Jeff, but Brent, the coworker.
Like the coworker.
Does he have it like? Is it the actor? Could you tell if was it the actor? Or was it like in him doing something that he should like? You know, it was like
Yeah.
he
He's like
interpreted
a bad
weird
guy.
thing.
He's the bad guy.
Okay. He's a
right.
bad guy.
He
Okay.
plays the bad guy for Hallmark well.
Okay.
And he's
That's
like,
fair.
you know, suspicious of Molly and Jeff's relationship. Like, where did this woman come out of nowhere? Like, you were single yesterday. But they go like or the boss invites them to go Christmas caroling with his wife because
And this is Frank.
the boss.
Wait, no, the serial killer.
The serial
Brent.
killer's name's Brent.
Oh, sorry.
Which
Okay.
happens to be the name of the leading actor in the movie. Not to confuse you.
Oh yeah. Well, Brant,
Right.
right? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
This is
God.
all I know.
God.
I'm viewing this movie from IMDb, so that's just letting me know.
Right. So Molly's like upset that she's being used for Jeff's like gain, you know?
Right.
She's like, how could you do this? This app's for networking, not for dating. How could you do this to me?
Yeah.
And
But I thought that was the point. That's where I got
right.
really confused.
Well, this is why I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. Because it was so confusing that it's like, what is the point of matching on this if it's not like a romantic thing? You know?
Or everyone's on the same page that they're going to lie.
Right.
Yeah.
It only works if you're like, this is my arm candy for this event.
This is a lie. This is a lie.
Because they're like bringing some shame into one, being single, and then two, being like, well, I can't tell you how we actually know each other.
Right.
Weird.
So they have to like make up lies.
Okay.
It's so weird. So Molly comes crawling back
Lot of
because
lies.
she realizes that, like, she told her mom, like, in a heated moment, like, I have a boyfriend now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I guess I have to go through with all these dates I made with this man, or networking opportunities with this
Right.
man. And they're going to work out like a mutually beneficial thing where they're not dating, but they're pretending they're dating,
Right.
which is
Okay.
like the point of the app. I don't know.
Great.
I don't know.
Great.
So they're like falling for each other though as they're like going through all these things. Of course, they like make crafts, they like slow dance by a Christmas tree, they do like wrapping presents, they do all the things. You know,
Great
they
montage.
shop
Snowball
for a
fight.
Christmas tree together. No snowball fight.
No
but
snowball fight?
They do like
they
all the
build a
tropes.
snowman?
Like they do all the tropes like pretty much in the middle of the movie.
Okay.
Where they're getting to know each other, which we're breezing by because
Yeah, no,
okay,
good.
we get it. Okay, we get it.
You're
Hallmark.
falling in love.
We get it. So things are going actually great. And Molly goes to lunch with her friend Lisa, who is a POC, okay?
Yeah,
And
finally.
I know, right? She's like
Yeah.
maybe Indian. I'm not sure what her ethnicity was.
She's Indian.
Is she?
Yep.
And I thought they were going to pair her up with another Indian. I'm like, oh my God, Hallmark, get over
too.
yourself.
Well, they first paired her up with the other POC.
Right. Who is like, they met on the app.
Yeah.
And this is Lisa,
Lisa.
her friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's Indian.
Okay.
God, Lord.
I mean, yeah.
What a looker.
She's gorge. Yeah, she's gorge.
What a looker.
What a looker.
So, like, she meets up with Molly, and Molly's like, okay, well, I have something to admit to you. The man I met on the dating app, that's not a dating app. We're not actually dating. You know? And Lisa's like, what is your app for, though?
Yeah.
What the fuck
Like,
is your
what
app,
I don't
dude?
understand what your app is for. And Molly's like, don't worry about it. All you need to know is I'm in a fake relationship. And she like puts her phone down and she like yells in the restaurant. She's like, fake relationship. I'm in a fake relationship. And who's in the restaurant? The coworker, the serial killer coworker.
Brant. Dun,
Brant.
dun, dun.
Brent.
He overhears and he's smug, like smiling, like looking.
Oh, Brent.
And he's like so excited that he has like the dirt on Jeff now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So Molly brings Jeff to her family's house.
Right. This is a bit much.
Ooh.
And I'm like, that's
the
not a
fake-
social networking thing.
No.
That's a dating thing.
Yeah.
No, you're my fake date.
You're my boyfriend.
Right.
And the mom's like immediately unimpressed and she's like very judgy. And she's like, we're going to Aspen for the holidays. And who are you? And she, again, goes into this whole thing with Molly like, apps aren't real. They don't make money.
She's never heard of Facebook.
Yeah. Join me in my accounting job. And you have a dumb job and you're a dumb daughter.
You're a dum-dum.
Pretty
You're a
much.
dum-dum.
You're a
daughter,
dum-dum.
and I hate you. And I hate you. But did I tell you that? I hate you.
But Jeff is like trying to win them over. He brings the angel that he stole from Molly at the beginning of the movie. And Molly's like very touched by this move because he gave it to the dad. And he's like, I heard this is very important to you. And she's like, oh my God, that's so amazing. And the mom and the daughter get into a fight. And then Jeff stands up for her. And he's like, you need to appreciate your daughter. Like I appreciate her.
Oh.
How is Uncle Jeff still single?
Right?
How is Uncle Jeff still single?
He's probably
because
probably
he
an
doesn't
F
like,
boy.
he's just like, he doesn't need
Yes.
this shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't need most of the shit.
Right.
He doesn't tolerate bullshit.
No.
That's why he's single, because there's a lot of bullshit that goes on.
Right.
I know, but still.
Yeah, and this app is like
I
very
was in love.
confusing.
Yeah.
That are they dating? Are they what's happening?
Who knows?
Because after this whole thing with the family, Molly's like, "I love you."
Yeah.
Right. Pretty much, she's like very seriously like all about him, and she's like pretending to do
Wait,
it.
did she say? She hasn't said it yet, though.
No,
She hasn't.
but her
Okay.
face.
Okay.
But she's like pretending to go on all these networking things. They do like a horse-drawn carriage type of thing, and they talk about their previous relationships. They cook dinner together. They decorate a tree. Do we miss any tropes here? I think we covered them all.
Yeah, I think.
I think we really
Was
did.
there a snowball fight though?
There's a lot of
No
points.
snowball fight.
No smoke.
So
No,
okay.
Okay.
she's like decorating a tree with him, and she falls into his arms
Of course.
off the ladder.
Yeah.
And she says, "My knight in shining tinsel."
Oh my God. Are you fucking
Nope,
kidding
that's the
me?
exact quote.
And I was like, poor Jen Lilley that had to say that line. You
Yeah.
know, I try to
Yeah.
like pick out lines where I'm like, how could I
Yeah.
make this work? And that one is tough.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
You're like,
Ugh.
my knight in shining tinsel.
I wonder how many takes you'd have to do
Right?
to make
Without
that,
like laughing.
like my night and just
Also, falling with grace. Ugh.
I know, it's hard.
Poor girl.
So Molly makes up with her mom after their fight, you know, and her mom like telling her job's not real. The mom's like, well, I just wanted you to work for me and then I wanted to spend more time with you because you're my daughter and I love you.
Right.
Oh,
And I'm sorry if that came off mean.
Well, that's nice.
And I said your job was stupid, but I just want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
I just freaked out.
Right.
I
For
just freaked
years.
out and for a lot of years.
Yes. And she's like, we're not going to Aspen anymore. We're going to spend like Christmas as a family.
Oh, okay, good. That's
So there's a house party now that the mom's throwing.
Gotta have a house
It's
party.
for the clients, I've gathered.
Right. But also an engagement party for the sister that got engaged at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yes.
So it's like this mom is doing double duty. She
Is
has like
this? I gotta clarify.
Yes.
Is this like Christmas Eve?
no.
Is this
the
like
time doesn't really have a
Okay,
timeline
so the
here.
time's not like.
I
a
think the
thing.
whole movie takes place on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So all this is,
Right.
And it's
Okay.
like they put too much emphasis on like for a mom who owns her own business, who is an accountant, like
Yeah.
not traditional jobs in these movies, and yet is still wanting her daughters to be traditional.
Right. Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I
very
don't know.
confusing.
Oh boy.
Is this rich?
No, it's not Rich. It's someone from Damascus. Hang up on that. I only answer calls from Rich
Only
on the
Rich.
podcast.
But
Okay?
don't. But Rich, don't
call Rich.
Please don't call.
He called already this tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he like, when are they filming?
He's
Or
like, what are you
recording?
doing? Like, I'm recording. He's like, oh, okay, I'm bouncing on my ball thinking about you. Like,
Anyway,
that's weird.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, love you, bye. So at the party, Molly's like, and Jeff, they're like gonna like tell each other they love each other. But who shows up at the party? Jeff's ex-girlfriend, Ashley.
Oh,
dun,
no.
dun, dun.
And she's like a blonde girl and she's like beautiful. And Molly like runs off because she sees them hugging.
Yeah.
But really he's just like, I don't want to be with you anymore. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna hug you goodbye.
The whole sequence could have been solved
mean,
with
she's
like just a
alright.
slight communication.
Right.
She's okay.
Yeah. I put she's garbage. I'm not sure why. I was so upset with her.
I mean, she just came out of nowhere. And how did she get invited to the party?
And well, she said she was the client of one of them.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I was just like, oh, Uncle Jeff,
Uncle Jeff, get it together.
Get it
Right.
together,
Girl.
girl.
So Jeff has his thing the next night, the caroling event with his boss. Okay. So the Molly is there and she's like very like surly. Like she's like, you're just using me and I thought we were being in a relationship, even though my app is not a dating app.
And we said
Come
that
on,
this was a
Molly.
fake relationship.
Right. So she's like being kind of weird and her boss is like, what's wrong with Molly? And then the coworker comes up and he's like, I'll tell you what's wrong with her. They're not really dating. They're fake dating.
Doom.
And he reads the testimonial that Molly wrote for her app because, you know, she's been using the app. She has a big pitch coming up. So she has a testimonial about like how her and Jeff are just like business partners in this thing. And I know the app is so confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really. She needs to figure it out
I think that
before she goes to Shark Tank.
Right. I think the idea of the app is actually really cool. Like you were saying, like, hey, I have this event, or hey, I'm doing this. Let's meet
It's
up.
really specific. So,
Yeah.
but it's like you're getting an Uber
Yes.
or a Lyft,
Right.
but like it's a person that you
Yeah.
want as arm candy
Yes.
Yeah.
to a thing.
But that might be too close to like prostitution for Hallmark. So they had to like, stop that. You
That's
know?
right. Yeah.
I think that.
man,
right.
Hallmark. I just realized it could.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're on Hallmark, so they have values.
Yeah. They-
You know, Lifetime would have been all over this.
Yeah.
They've been like, oh, arm candy? Great.
I'm kidding. We're gonna
Okay.
hit this,
But,
we're gonna,
I mean, that's
and we're
the
even
only way to
We're
explain
gonna
it.
say
Yeah.
we're gonna say the word prostitution.
No, we're going to say the word arm candy. I'm sure Hallmark
Arm
shut
candy.
that down. Arm candy? No. Mingle all the way? Great.
Yeah.
Mingle
Which,
all the way.
by the way, earlier in the movie, she's all like, "Christmas is so corporate." Blah blah blah. I'm like, your app is literally called Mingle all the way, and can only be used for one time a year.
Right. For Christmas,
I
holiday
think
parties.
I think that's cool.
So we get to like the gala now, okay? Because Molly, of course, ran off after that all happened, and Jeff was like, "Oh, what? Oh, she lied." So Molly is like making her investor pitch or whatever. She's like, "Okay, well, like, you know, I did the app and it was great, and here's what happened, and you know, her not being with Jeff at the end is bad,
Right.
you know."
Mm-hmm.
But she's about to tell them that it didn't work out. And Jeff shows up and he's like, actually, it was great. And, you know, we were mutually beneficial. Like, she helped me with my business things and I helped her with hers. And, you know, we are not in love. And then she's like, actually, though, we are in love. And that's not the point of my app because it's not a dating app, but I love him. And the investor's like, great, here's all the money.
Yeah. Which
And
they
then-
hadn't kissed at all.
No,
That's good. I don't want.
you don't want them to? Because
No, I don't want them to. Not no. That cause it's more powerful in a thing where it's just like, no, don't. Like,
Yes.
we know you're gonna. We know.
We
you
know
guys
it's
are
gonna happen.
Kissing.
Right. But like, I don't know. I feel if you're gonna love someone, you should at least have some physical chemistry, and maybe you don't. Who am
You know,
I?
and like it didn't start that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess so.
So-
That's
So-
what pissed me.
it's
I'm
more-
like, wait, you guys never kissed. Now you're in love. Ah.
yes, Jeff gets offered a job in LA from his boss because his boss is like, you know, it didn't matter if you were in a relationship. I just want you to be good at your job.
That's a lie.
And that's totally a lie because the
That's
whole
a-
movie he didn't include Jeff in anything until he had a girlfriend. But he decides not to go to the LA job because he's going to work at this, like, in advertising,
And Cedar Parks.
and he's going to be close to his niece and close to Molly, who he loves. Okay. And Molly's like, great. And then they kiss. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Right?
That's it.
I mean,
Can I-
right?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Okay.
This one was weird.
It
And it was
was.
very pushed.
Especially for Hallmark. Because usually.
Hallmark. I feel like this is what the Hallmark is like the overbearing mother to be like, don't be single,
Right.
never be single, don't be single, never be single.
Especially at the holidays.
Christmas time, you need to not be single.
Right.
How's your boy? Do you have a boyfriend? Why don't you have a boyfriend? What's going on? Are you okay? What's wrong with you?
It's not, and it's also two-sided because then it's like the sister who's like, "Why don't you have a girlfriend?" They never go, "Maybe my brother's gay," or maybe they're in a polyamorous relationship. No one ever asked this question in Hallmark.
Oh, not at Hallmark. No.
No, never, never, never. I
I
know.
feel like that's it. I mean, it's like you're just like, God, why does everyone have to get together and fall in love immediately? Like, why can't people just like, I don't know, I'm just down in for the holidays and like we had a thing. I don't know, it was
Right.
fun. We had a fun thing.
It's,
I
well,
don't know.
okay. So on the podcast, we either pour it up or put a cork in it. Maria, what are you going to do to this movie?
Listen, Uncle Jeff, he could get it. So
he could.
pour it up, baby.
You pouring it up for
Okay.
Uncle Jeff?
I'm
Only
gonna-
Uncle Jeff.
Only him.
The movie itself, I feel, on a Hallmark level, was not as good as a quick backstory. I love Hallmark Christmas movies. My mom and I watch it. I go to Arizona. I sit on the couch, and me and her watch
Yeah.
at least 3 to 4
Yes.
every day.
For sure, for
and
sure.
just like watch movies. And I was just really disappointed in the movie. But Uncle Jeff, I was like, yeah.
Uncle Jeff made it for you.
Yeah, look up those
That's fair.
50 Shade Freed pictures. I'm
That's what
telling
I'll be
you.
doing later
That's
tonight.
fair.
They're
Bye-bye.
worth it. They're worth it. Drew, what are you going to do?
Oh, put a cork in it. Get out of here with this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
You kidding me? What is this shit?
Yeah.
What was this movie?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, and I watched it.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I even
get
like
that from
rewind
you.
a couple of times because like I must have missed something.
You must have missed something. No.
Yeah, an hour and a half movie took me like 2.5 hours because like I probably missed something.
Yeah. Lots of pausing and thinking. You know, like, let me think about this. Yeah, I am also going to put a cork in it. Despite saying the title 27 times, I tallied them because that's how bored I was in this movie.
Yeah.
There's just some things that the app didn't make sense. Hallmark and text never good.
Yeah.
I did we had an interracial couple in this, Drew.
Oh,
so
okay.
the Indian friend, Lisa, gets partnered up with the white assistant.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can never be
So-
interracial with two people.
Sure.
Yes. So that was kind of interesting for Hallmark, and I think pretty much a good thing for them to do. I just wish they had done it on a different, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like in a different way. Like, but the girl the woman the Indian woman,
Yeah, Lisa. Well, in
Lisa.
the movie, Lisa.
which it looks like they gave her a white last name.
Probably. I mean,
But-
she wasn't like any ethnicity, no.
No.
But like, even if she was the main character, because she is that's a gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
Right.
And she could absolutely be like a front woman,
Sure.
like for that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
This one was rough.
It
The
was
the
rough.
writer messaged me on Instagram. It's like, you're going to be covering my movie, right? And I
The
was,
writer did?
Yeah, and I was like, you know it, girl. And then I'm like, oh, I just wish I liked it better because like I feel bad. But it was a female writer. It's actually a
Right.
female writing team.
Okay.
They did another one last year that I was very confused on. So I think it's just too convoluted. Like, simplify and maybe I'll get it
Yeah.
more. Like,
Yeah.
the acting was fine. Like, everybody was fine.
Right.
It just was so confusing.
Right.
Yeah, I'd rather them have gone like either let's be really dramatic about it, but then it would have been Lifetime.
Right.
Or let's like that's the problem with sometimes with movies
I
is
wonder
they
if
aren't in
they're-
on the joke. And I don't feel like Hallmark plays in on the joke of their stuff. Like they met in a shop. They had a love sequence. They're usually in on the joke and they weren't. The only thing that saved it for me was Uncle Jeff.
There you go.
Good old Uncle Jeff.
So that wraps up our conversation about
Sorry- and
Mingle
sorry,
all the way.
writer,
Sorry,
for-
writer. I know.
I'm so sorry, writer.
Writing team.
Writing team.
women team. Good job for you. The women were written well.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
talked like women,
That's
and
great.
they had like not dumb point of views on relationships.
Yeah.
Just the bones of the movie were confusing.
Did they?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it because I don't think any Hallmark movie would pass the Bechdel test, but
No,
did they?
I don't
No,
think they did.
Probably.
Not even. No.
Always talking about a dude.
The mom,
Pretty much.
The
Yep.
mom was like, ugh, this mom. I
The
don't
mom,
know.
She
She had Shelley Long vibes. I don't know why though.
did. All right. That wraps up our conversation about Mingle all the way. But before we go, we have our favorite segment of this week and every week. What you say? Candace, Cameron, Bure. On my wedding day, catch the bouquet. Candace hates the gays. Candace, Cameron, Bure. Drinking rosé, eating creme brulee. Can't share with me. Candace, Cameron, Bure. Yeah. What you say? Candace, Cameron, Bure. Okay, what you say, Candace Cameron Bure? We watch a
boy.
clip from her Instagram and we talk about it. Okay. So I brought a
Fun,
clip today.
I have to. So
I love it.
I have to mute us.
Yeah.
When we play that because we can't help ourselves like singing along or dancing and creaking on the
Yeah,
tables.
Drew loves it.
So much.
All
I
right.
have to now follow her on Instagram.
No, you're not
No,
allowed. That's the
no,
point of the.
don't.
I follow her, so you don't have to.
He does.
Okay, well, I
Okay.
don't follow her then.
Here we go. Here's our clip for this week. It starts off with a clip of her in Fuller House or Full House, so that's just what's playing at the top.
Okay.
It's always open, Matt! Hi, everyone. I've missed you all. I had to take a little break from
missed you.
Insta because I've been sick for quite a while. But I'm back. Can you guess what I'm doing? right, we're working, getting my coverage. Hi.
That's Niall Matter.
Okay.
Here's our director.
She's recording her
Let's see,
mystery
can I flip around to
movie,
me?
Aurora
No,
Tea Garden. Tea Garden. Aurora Tea Garden.
She's gone full like
Hallmark.
redhead, right?
Yes.
Gonna come around and get my close up.
And that's how you know Candace is in a different role. She changed her hair color. And that's the type of actress she is. She just changes her hair color and is a totally different person.
Totally different person. I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Candace Cameron Bure is a beautiful woman.
Of course she is.
There's no question about that.
Right.
But I want to say, Candace, if ever you listen to this,
Oh, boy.
because if you might, she might.
I mean, if writers are DMing you, they might know
Look,
her.
she might be like, what's this fucking segment that's going on? Because we got a lot of we're getting a lot of downloads.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, Candace Cameron Bure, I don't know you, and you don't know me, but I'll tell you what. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what people think of you on Instagram. Who
Right.
cares?
Yeah.
She cares so much. I think that's why it pisses me off so much. When I watch her, I was like, who fucking cares about it?
A lot of celebrities care, I think.
Yeah.
So
I know.
she's just feeding into the thing, and I think she'd be way happier if we'd have to kill our segment, so never stop, Candace. Always
never stop. Never stop. Don't stop. But just, I'm just saying, like,
I hope she comes on and then you interview her about Instagram
I would
clips.
love
Or
to
mention
actually
Full House.
literally talk to her. Because at first I'm like, when we're seeing your Instagram, it drove me nuts.
Yeah, Drew did not like her in
But
the
now-
beginning.
but
And like her
I am-
stance on gay things makes me mad.
Right.
So I'm like, you have
Oh,
a
but she's Kurt Cameron's.
yeah,
But I
you know.
really do think she's trying to back away
Backpedal.
from it. She's back. She's just going like, oh, I fucked up the way I said that, and now now
I know.
But she's
right?
slowly. It's a long path back. It's a long path back. But
Maria's face,
don't,
though.
I don't actually think
What do
she
you
thinks
say?
that.
What is your face saying?
What she said, and clearly that's her views. And now she's like, oh, my demographic really cares about this issue. So
Right.
now I have to pretend. And there's no misspeaking or misspoken. I can't even talk. But there's no way to say
Yeah.
that wrong the way she said it. And she's like, oh, no, I misspoke, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you feel this way. Either stick with it.
Right.
It just feels ungenuine.
Yeah.
I think, and here's my argument with Candace Cameron Bure. I think she's just so straight up like herself all the time. She has no publicist. She just says stuff,
Right.
and she has to put her foot in her fucking mouth. Like she puts her foot in her mouth.
Right.
Like
which
that's
people do
and
that all the
sometimes-
time. But like for that issue,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I agree, but I really do. I do honestly think because of like all these things I've seen, I think she's like, oh fuck, I fucked that up, and I'm gonna try to just be smiley and like okay, and not say a goddamn word about any of this, like
Be
because
about
if
kindness. Be about treating people
Right.
well.
always, and because she has not said anything at all about that again. She knew she was like, ooh, I fucked that up. Because I don't think she actually like. She doesn't. I don't think she actually hate gays. I think she's actually trying to backpedal. And I
hope so. I hope you're right.
I hope she
I mean-
is. I hope she
Right.
is.
And maybe
She has to prove it.
Yeah.
She does have to prove it.
And maybe
I wish she would literally say it, but because that would actually clear her.
Right.
She's like, what I said, I'm an idiot, and actually, this is what I believe. I believe everybody's good. Go. But
Right.
like, and I think it's such a weird. I wonder if the dynamic between her and her brother is super weird.
He's never on her Instagram.
Yeah,
Never. No, they don't get along. I guarantee you they don't get along.
Well, we don't know. Allegedly.
You're right. All of these things that I'm saying,
Are
let
alleged.
me clear this up,
It's all
are
alleged.
complete theories.
Right. And it also could be like how they grew up and like people live and learn.
Yep.
And so I'll give people second chances. But again, like you said, she has to actually say that.
Yeah.
Like, these are thoughts I once believed. I don't believe them anymore because I've lived and learned. And honestly, it's none of my business. Like, that's it.
Right.
Like, people are people.
There you
Moving
go.
on.
There you go.
She would have
Couldn't have said it better myself.
ton of gays go be like, girl,
Finally.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
all we
we're on
want.
your side.
Who watches Hallmark movies? Really?
Gays and girls.
Right.
Gays and moms.
Yeah.
The gays and
Yeah. My brother will watch it if he's in the room, but then he
Right.
leaves. And
Exactly.
And he's like, okay, well, this
He's
is,
like, this is
I'm
not
good.
mine. Okay, bye.
and the Hallmark boys. They watch them, but they're
Yes.
a very successful podcast. So, Maria, this is the pluggy time. Anything to plug in the pluggy time?
Ooh, pluggy time. Yep. My Instagram is Maria Konopken, MariaKonopken. I perform all over Chicago, but mostly with Matt Damon Improv, 9:30 on Sundays at Annoyance. And then I'm also in Burlesque is More, which is also at Annoyance. It's a burlesque comedy show at 10:30 on Saturdays. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
See some tassels.
I'm also a Scorpio, so if there's any single straight men, or you don't have to be straight, but interested in me,
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio.
Fluid.
Fluid. Whatever.
Oh, I thought you said fluent. I'm a fluent Scorpio.
Yep.
I'm very fluent in Scorpio.
I love it. Put it out there. Put it out there.
You know, I like running, but I also love eating and drinking wine.
There you
and,
go. Brant Daugherty.
Yeah.
Let us know. Uncle Jeff. Get
Yeah,
it.
Uncle Jeff, what
Got
up?
it.
Although he's married,
I
I'm not.
know. We're not a homewrecker in this podcast.
Hey.
Not Leanne Rhymes. Okay. Drew, where can we find you? Where can we find you?
You can find me at Drew But With Pants. You can also listen to my band on Spotify and other things that you listen to, The Limbos. Check it out. If you like it, hit us, keep listening to it, I guess.
Wonderful. Thank you, Maria, for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me. I always enjoy this podcast.
Thank you, listeners, for checking back in with Lifetime Uncorked. We watch these movies, so you don't have to, but if you do, you can follow me at Patrick Regal, the podcast at Lifetime Uncorked. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called. 100 for the holidays. Call us at 872-267-4117, and that's it. Okay, we love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.